My dear students, welcome back to my YouTube English channel, English with Malik sir. And in previous classes, we have discussed very elaborately in connection with the members of word classes, that is noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection, and all these are the very valuable members of our word family, without which we cannot express our sentences either speaking or at the time of writing. And therefore it is very necessary on our part to understand the word classes. I have seen that many students are not at all in a position to understand the parts of speech even after completion of their PG classes. They don't know what is introduction, what is conjunction or something like that. This is very peculiar in the sense that it is very natural in order to know a language, particularly English, which is no doubt a flexible foreign language and which is very, very important for our day-to-day life, as we have already discussed that it is an international language and which is very much required for connecting us with the world outside. Therefore, this is very necessary on the part of our students to understand the value or the importance of the word classes or that is what called parts of speech or the members of our word family, yes. And beyond that, if we have discussed that there are no doubt traditionally 8 members of word family, but beyond that, if we describe or discuss about determiners and intensifiers and intensifiers. Determiners and intensifiers are also 2 other very important members of word family. In the sense, intensifiers or determiners usually are found in adverbs and adjectives. But if we separate them and teach them to our students, definitely they will feel comfortable in understanding the importance of determiners in our noun phrases, yes, and intensifiers in our, that is adverb and adjective phrases, and so that we can ornament our language or beautify our language in a very comfortable manner, and our writing and speaking will be appreciated or approved or recognized by others comfortably. Yes, and here we find today's segment is based on the idea in connection with the determiner in the part 9. So here we find that this part of speech, determiners or modifier, that is what we call modifier, is the head noun. It means determines this determiner used to determine or modify the idea in a determiner. What do you mean determiner? The word which determine the head noun is called determiner. Yes, once again, the word or phrase which is used to determine the head noun is called determiner. Yes, and that determiner, yes, is it may be a pronoun, it may be an adjective, or it may be a noun also. It may be a noun. Very interesting. Therefore, we have to, this is a mixed item, determiner, how pronouns and adjectives, the nouns are used to determine the head noun of a noun phrase, which is very, very important in the beautification of our language. Yes, and therefore here we find determiner. This part of speech determines, you see, determines or modifies. the head noun of a noun phrase, to give more information about noun. As we have already discussed, that noun plays very important role in our spoken and written English, and it is called the father of word classes, and therefore in a, that is noun phrase, yes, is very essential, which is used as subject, as a subject complement, as object complement, as opposition and a prepositional phrase, and so on. It means the importance of noun and noun phrases are very essential, to understand by the students, and then definitely they can improve in their speaking and writing. Whenever we run after, that is spoken English, but spoken English is not a matter of overnight. It means spoken English requires a number of words and a number of nouns, verbs, etc., the word classes, the parts of speech, and side by side rules of grammar. Combiningly, we speak English perfectly. Therefore, determiner also plays very important role in our spoken and written English. How? Listen. And it is used to decorate our noun phrase to give more information about noun. Determiners are two types, one predeterminers and postdeterminers. You see, this is predeterminers and postdeterminers. Yes, whenever remaining before the noun, a determiner determines the noun, that is called predeterminer. Simple. Just for example, look at this styler and the pan. This you see the pen and that picture. So you see, listen. This, that, these, those. Past. The best. The best result. The best result. This is the best result. The best result. Here we find result is the head noun. The best. The best. My best friend. My best friend. Friend is the head noun. My is the determiner. Best is also a determiner. My is pronoun. Best is adjective, superlative degree, and friend is the head noun. My best friend. So you listen. The past few students. The past few students will be rewarded. You see, listen. For example, again, once again, the past three students will be awarded. And the past three students will be awarded and rewarded, both different. Yes, will be awarded. The first three students. Here we find students is the head noun, and the is the article, the definite article. The first is the ordinal number. 3 is the cardinal number. Here we find 4 words in one phrase, noun phrase. That is the past three students. The past three students. So just listen, here we find, and how it will be used in detail in the subsequent classes. But here we just my purpose is to draw your attention towards the vitality or significance of determiners. Yes. Now come. Here we find determiners are of two types. Pre in the sense which comes before the head noun, and post in the sense which comes after the noun phrase or something like that. That is what post determiner. Then how? Now see, here we find that how we use. Predeterminers. These determiners are used before head nouns. Yes, before head nouns. It means these determiners are used before the head nouns. That's why it is called predeterminer. Yes, as you know, prepaid, postpaid, predeterminer, prefix, suffix, etc. Usually is pre, and yes, therefore used before the head noun. So you see, all, half, both, such, and, the, our, your, his, Raju's, India's, this, these, those. You see, listen, whose, which, what, each, every, either, neither, first, second, third, one, two, three, many, some, any, few, etc. are called predeterminers. Predeterminers, because such type of words are used just before the head noun to ornament the noun phrase. Therefore, they are called predeterminers. Yes. And how? Let's see. And here we find example. And in this example, we find all the leading players. All the leading players. It is a phrase. All the leading players. Head noun is here. Players. So players is the head noun. All the leading players. All determiner. And here all determiner. And the is also determiner, leading is also determiner, determining players, all the leading players. So you listen, by saying so, we ornament the noun phrase. All the leading players are not playing in this match. All the leading players of India, for example, we say, expand, all the leading players of India are not playing in this match. You see, listen, what you are going to speak, you see. And yes, another, a European country, it here, country is the head noun, and for this noun phrase, a European country, naturally sound comes U, and that's why a European country, not an European country. So you see, listen, and this is a long U sound, and therefore a European country, a is article, and the European is the adjective of Europe. Europe is a continent, European. So you see, listen, adjective, and that comes from Europe now. And here, an European country is the head noun. So here we find, by saying so, we indicate that the country which is European. Therefore, with the help of determiners, we determine about the head noun. Right? Now come next, China's population. China's population head noun. Here China's is the determinant, possessive. China's population, it means population of China. Yes, this is also another very interesting idea. China's population. India's Prime Minister, India's Prime Minister. So you listen, the Prime Minister of India, India's Prime Minister, and you listen, that is, this is possessive. And how China's population, those new buildings, those new head noun buildings, and those new predeterminers, those demonstrators, and new is the also the adjective and determiner. You see, listen, those and new buildings. So it is head noun, and therefore those new. Whose old bicycle? For example, whose old bicycle is lying there? So you listen, whose old bicycle? Stop. Here, this is noun phrase, and bicycle is here head noun, and head noun, and whose here also possessive word, that is what called here we find determiner. Huge bicycle, huge old bicycle. Old is the adjective, and therefore huge, old both are predeterminers. Again, every nation, the first century, 500 kilometers head down, and here 500 kilometers, a lot of migratory birds, a lot of quantifiers and migratory adjective. Birds is the head noun. Here we find a lot of migratory birds come to Silica in every winter. So you see, listen. So very interesting idea. Every winter, winter head noun, every is the predeterminer. Therefore, you see, listen, that the magic of spoken English. You see, this is the way how we can use a number of determiners in order to ornament our noun phrases so that our writing and speaking will be very much attractive. Yes, and eye-catching, and therefore this is very important. I repeat, therefore the more we know about determiners, the more we can ornament or decorate our noun phrases. The more we can decorate our noun phrases, the more we can express our feelings either in writing or speaking. Post determiners here, that means determiners that come after the head noun, that is post determiners. Yes, this is also very interesting. How? Post determiners are the determiners which can be used after the head noun to provide more information about the noun. Yes, very interesting, because post determiners, the determiners which are used after the head noun, they also provide maximum meaning for our viewers or listeners. It means they can easily understand what we are speaking or writing. Yes, therefore post determiners are also very important to remember. Yes, how? Listen, and generally adjective, adverb, prepositional phrase, and relative pronoun, clause, verb modifiers can follow the head nouns. Yes, and you see, listen here once again. Generally adjectives, adverbs, prepositional phrase, relative pronoun, clause, and verb modifiers can follow the head nouns they described. This is another very important segment, how post determiners. Then therefore it is very essential on the part of the students to know the post determiners so that they can express themselves properly, comfortably at the time of speaking and writing. Adjectives, adjective modifiers. Adjective modifiers is number one. It means everything. Everything is a pronoun which plays a noun-like word. It is a pronoun, impersonal pronoun. Yes, and here everything is used as noun phrase, and as we have discussed that the role of a pronoun is to take the place of a noun to avoid repetition. Yes, everything necessary. It means, for example, we are going picnic, and we require a lot of things, natural, and therefore if your friend asks you, have you prepared everything or purchased everything what are necessary for our picnic, you say, yes, everything necessary has been purchased. Don't worry, my dear. Everything necessary. It means, you see, listen, everything necessary. Necessary is the determiner, and here adjective. Adjective. And necessary, it is, yes, qualifies everything. And necessary is the adjective, qualifies everything has been purchased. It means what are necessary, or the things which are necessary have been purchased. Don't worry. So you see, this is the idea. Everything necessary. So necessary, qualifies everything remaining in a, that is post position, in the sense after everything. Yes, very interesting. Another, the teacher concerned. The teacher, here we find teacher is the noun, head noun, the is the predeterminer, the teacher, noun phrase, and concerned. Concerned is the adjective. Concerned is the adjective, and here we find the teacher concerned. It means the particular teacher, the specific teacher. I've been home, we are discussing, and somebody is in a mood to meet the teacher, but as a colleague you say, oh, the teacher concerned is absent today, so come and meet him tomorrow. The teacher concerned, it means the particular teacher whom you are in a mood to meet is absent today. It means here the concerned teacher has not come today. Has not come today. Yes, and here. So this is the way how we can take a number of examples. But remember, one example can give you the idea of thousands. If you are interested and you are in a mood to understand, then that one step is enough for cover a mile. And yes, therefore, my dear students, take interest and go for the rules and side by side the examples. Then definitely you can apply it in your diet. Apply, because application of the rules of grammar are very, very necessary at this stage. You see, you may be junior, you may be senior, whatever your profession may be, whatever you may do, if you are interested to learn English, then definitely you have to apply English in your day-to-day life, so that you can enjoy the charm of learning and the purpose can be fulfilled. Come on. Yes, then how? Adverb modifiers, and here we find the members inside the inside are discussing about the matter. The members inside, the members NP, inside is qualifying the members. It means the members who are inside the auditorium or the room, yes, are discussing about the matter. So it means the discussion is going on, and therefore the members who are discussing about the matter are inside is equal to the members inside. It means here, if we simplify, the members who are inside the auditorium or the meeting room are discussing about the matter. Yes, this is very clear. So very interesting that how inside remains just after the members, and as that is what we call post modifier, and describes the matter. Yes, next come, and the weather today is cloudy. The weather today, it means today's weather. If we say today's weather, then this is what we call predeterminer. If we say the weather today, here today is qualifying the weather after remaining the weather. You see, this is post determiner. The weather today is cloudy is equal to the today's weather is cloudy. Yes, very interesting, and we can therefore, this is flexibility of expression. You can express yourself with the help of a predetermined, with the help of post determiner, but your expression, the mode of expression is the same. And here next come, that is prepositional. So here adverb, today is adverb, inside is also adverb, and how inside indicating a place, and today that is adverb for time, and here we find the weather, and this is therefore here adverb modifiers. Here adverbs are here, that is adverb of time, and it modifying, that is weather. Yes, so these two examples, we see that how adjectives and adverb both are very useful in modifying the head nouns. Okay, the position, that is post-determiner position. Yes, now come prepositional phrase, another, that is prepositional phrase. So this is also interesting. Sometimes prepositional phrase, what do you mean prepositional phrase? Many question arises here. We say that whenever preposition heads a phrase, that is what we call prepositional phrase. Yes, remember how people in general, noun, and here is in general prepositional phrase. So you listen, people in general want to lead happy and healthy life. Very interesting. This is the natural goal of every human being, how to live a happy and a healthy life, prosperous life. This is very natural. Not only we, but also all over the world in human society, we all expect love, happiness, peaceful life, yes, till our last breath. It means akhir dam tak. And here we find that preposition phrase, people in general want to lead happy and healthy life. So people in general, so in general indicating people. People in general, this is very common, natural. So you see, listen, this is how in general a prepositional phrase qualifying the people, and we can also express people in general. So naturally, a family in general plays very important role in shaping the character and career of children. Right, family in general. Yes, it may be whatever the family it may be and country it may be. Family plays very important role. Yes, therefore we say family in general. Yes, similarly, she saw a witch with a crooked nose. A witch is the noun phrase. She saw whom? A witch, right? And with a crooked nose. Is listen, a crooked, or that is very peculiar nose. Listen, we see, and we see, listen, that these are supernatural things. God, witch, ghost, and angel, all these are supernatural things that we create in our mind. But here we saw a witch with a crooked nose, a peculiar sort of nose, and with a preposition, and as in with here preposition, and this is what we call prepositional phrase, and it indicates a witch with a crooked nose. Now come relative clause. The persons who work sincerely succeed in life. It is very natural. Success is not an overnight business. Success depends upon our sincere effort. It means if we consistently try our best to achieve our target, it can easily be possible. And therefore, here we find that a relative clause, the persons who work sincerely succeed in life. Here we find the persons MC1 part 1 and succeed in life MC part 2, and here we find the persons who work sincerely. This is a relative clause. And here we find that relative clause. It means relative clause means the clause which keeps relationship with the antecedent, the noun or pronoun, that is what we call relative clause. You listen how. Who work sincerely. Here, this is relative clause. This clause keeps the relationship with the persons. It means the persons who work sincerely succeed in life. So success in life comes to the persons, those who work sincerely. Understood? Got it? So you see, listen here, we find that the mangoes that you bought yesterday are not ripe. Interesting. The mangoes, noun phrase, and persons at here, noun phrase. The mango, noun phrase, that you bought yesterday are not ripe. Here, that is relative pronoun, and that you bought here, that is a relative clause, and here are not ripe, MC part 2, and here MC part 1. So you see, listen here, the mangoes are not ripe. This is main clause, and the relative clause that you bought yesterday. It means, here the mangoes that you bought yesterday are not ripe. Therefore, you can't eat, or we can't eat. Yes. So remember here that the mangoes. So here the matter is clear that how relative pronoun, relative clause also used as a modifier, that is post modifier remaining after the noun phrase. Yes. The verb modifiers. Have you seen the person? That is stealing money. Person stealing money, it means the person who was or is stealing money. You see, listen. Then, have you seen the person? The person is the noun phrase, and stealing money is indicating the person. Have you seen the person stealing money? So, you see, listen. The person who is or was stealing money, have you seen at that very moment? At the nick of the time. That is what we call red-handed catch. It means whenever someone is doing something mischief and you have seen, that means you have seen or caught him red-handed. You have caught him or her red-handed. It means have you seen the person stealing money? The person who was stealing money, have you seen? So you see, listen, here we find the matter that the person here stealing money is here the verb modifiers. That is, so you see, listen, stealing and money, this is that what? That is the verbal noun, we may say the verb. Who is it? It's here. It means, have you seen the person who was stealing? Stealing is the present participle verb form. That's why stealing money is also verb modifier, and it is used after the person. Therefore, the person who is or who was stealing money. Okay, listen. And the letter written. You see, listen. The letter is a noun phrase, and written is written in green ink. Has been posted. Here, written is the past participle. The past participle of the verb write. The letter written in green ink is equal to the letter which has been written in green ink has been posted. It means the letter written. Short idea. Very interesting. This is what we call zero relative clause. It means relative pronoun has been dropped in order to express very interesting meaning that letter written in green ink has been posted. Yes, or it means, in other words, we can say that the letter which has been written or which was written, we may say which was written in green ink has been received. Yes, and therefore the letter written. Here, verb modifier, that is what I call written, the past participle verb form of writing modifies the letter, and therefore the verb modifiers. It is also in a clause, written in green ink. Here we find relative clause, and therefore the matter is now clear. These are very interesting ideas. So, if we know this, definitely our expression will be finer and finer. Intensifier. Here we find intensifier, the word which is used to modify adjective or adverb. Remember, as we have discussed that adjective and adverb. Yes, both are adjective and adverbs play as modifiers. Adjective modifies noun and pronoun. Verb modifies, adverb modifies verb. Yes, we have discussed. And therefore, both are the modifiers, and you see, listen, and adverbs called intensifier. Very, to, completely, fully, totally, absolutely, wholly, fairly, rather, more, less, so, highly, intensively, densely, thickly, etc. are called intensifiers because they intensify or they heighten the importance of adjective and adverb. How? Let's see. Your answer is absolutely correct. Here, correctly is the adjective and absolutely is the intensifier. It means your answer is fully correct. You are absolutely correct. Totally correct. Yes, therefore, absolutely is the intensifier qualifying correct. And the T is too hot. Hot is adjective and too qualified hot. To T is too hot. I can't drink it now. You see, listen, too hot. The weather is too cold. Too cold. Cold is adjective. Too cold. Too is the intensifier. Yes, and she behaves very politely. Politely, adverb, and very qualifies politely. It means her behavior is very polite, humble, and very politely. This question is less important. Important adjective and less is the intensifier. And intensifier less important than that question. That question is not doubt important, but this question is less important than that. Comparative factor. He decorated his building very beautifully, adverb, and very is the intensifier. So here we find that how we use these. So, my dear students, with this we conclude about the world classes, and I think I hope you must have understood all the lessons. These are very tricky and interesting ideas. If we know more and more in this connection, the world classes, then definitely our spoken and written English will be finer, and we can feel confident because these are the basics or the fundamental ideas with which we can march further and excel in our speaking and writing. Therefore, please do one thing. If it is my suggestion that if you want to progress in speaking and writing, it is your time now. The ball is in your court. You can subscribe it. Press the bell icon and get all the information for your better understanding, and so that you can get many updates and that is very called uploading time to time what I will give you. And you can enjoy it. Definitely give your comment, feedbacks, what you are not doing. Try to give your comment, give your requirements, whether you are interested to know something more and more. That will help me in providing you the other very nice videos for your better career and future. Wish you all the best and have a nice day. Thank you all for being with me. See you in the next segment. Till then, bye.